Redditors in hiring positions, what small things immediately make you say no to the potential employee? Why?
For phone, Skype interviews, don't Google every question I ask you to get the right answer. It's a dead giveaway when after every question there's 10 seconds of umming, and then a textbook answer. You'll be surprised how often this happens.
Talking about your broccoli and chocolate diet to improve your telekinesis. This happened about 15 years ago.
People that showed up to an interview in dirty sweatpants and a hoodie or whatever, and had no idea what the position really was. Pharmacy tech/assistant, it happened more than once.
Jesus said he who lives by the sword dies by the sword, and he was a carpenter who died nailed to a piece of wood. By this logic, how would you die?
Now I am concerned that a computer program is trying to kill me.
Live by myself, die by myself.
I don't do anything so I don't die. Apathy equals immortality. Dying in a hospital with my bowels out of control as the nursing staff plays cards.
Murdered by K2 children with emotional disorders. This may not be that far off the mark in reality.
I would be electrocuted violently. Or alcohol poisoning.
Hanging myself with guitar strings.
You were able to restart life from the very beginning and keep all the knowledge you previously had. Would you take the opportunity? Why or why not?
With all the knowledge? Absolutely. I'd biff Dan and the fuck out of all of you. No, I don't want to suck on my mom's titties for my first year.
Only when I am on my deathbed would I decide to restart. NG plus baby.
I have had that exact thought many times. I would say yes, so long as that doesn't cause paradoxes.
Absolutely. If I get to keep all my knowledge, I'll avoid previous mistakes and be more successful.
I would just to ace kindergarten and rub it in Ms. George's face. Fuck you, Ms. George.
Yes, 100%. I've made so many mistakes in my life. It's not that my life currently sucks or anything. It's relatively decent, but it just could be so much better.
What do non-Americans think of American accents? Are they annoying? Endearing? Funny? What sets them apart or makes them unique?
As a Brit, I barely even notice an American accent if I'm watching a movie/TV. However, whenever I meet an American, it stands out like a sore thumb.
The letter T doesn't exist in the Utah accent.
It's all about the volume. Go somewhere like the Eiffel Tower in summer and all you can hear is American dads in socks and sandals shouting at their family. A softly spoken American accent is lovely though. I lived in China and spoke Chinese with an American accent. I speak it very badly and my accent made it pretty entertaining to them. They thought I sounded like a kid trying to speak my first words.
What was your "oh shit, here we go again" moment?
My super chill project manager who respected our knowledge and experience was replaced with a micromanager.
When my older brother's new girlfriend announced she was pregnant. This will be my brother's 5th child, having 4 with his ex-wife. Hearing my kid start coughing at about 4 a.m. this morning. Whenever he gets a cough it gets so bad he starts puking. Had to move him to the couch with towels and a bucket. That retching noise puts me on full alert immediately. The government watchdog is coming in next week for an audit. It's never that big a deal, but it means I have to deal with stressed out colleagues who think it is.
When the angry lady at Walmart started raising her voice at the cashier because her coupon expired.
When my wife came home with a 4th cat.
When you have to wake up early to get back into your weekly routine for school/college/work after a holiday or break.
Toothpastes of Reddit. What kind of dentist do you recommend?
The Russian ones.
Too many of my brethren have died. Too many good tubes squeezed to death until nothing was left. But our justice will come, swift and brutal. And 4/5 dentists have no idea of their impending death, of our retribution. They'll learn, all too late. 9/10 toothpaste recommend my dentist.
Not a tube of toothpaste but as a string of dental floss. I really recommend the ones that ask you how many times a week you floss. This is how you can tell if they're the real deal.
If someone wanted to kidnap you, what would they have to write on the side of the white van?
Free van, keys in the back.
Serotonin.
Free RTX 2080 Ti.
This van is actually not the color white. Jumping back to find out why.
Free food. I remember my college days when I saw the word free I was instantly in. There are times I really regret it though.
Wanna get kidnapped?
Your crush wants to bang.
If you could add a feature in the human body, what would you add?
Reset skeleton. Resets you to your ideal posture.
I would love a monitor or something that could tell me what is wrong. Like if I suddenly feel queasy, is it food poisoning? Am I just car sick? Did I catch something? Or if I feel a pain in a joint, is it something I should worry about? Etc.
A diagnostic interface that tells you what's wrong with you.
Several different eyelids that act as filters or lenses, allowing you to have better night vision, sunglasses, binoculars, spectacles and a microscope.
Ability to grow back cut off limbs. I mean, we already have the footprint on DNA, it shouldn't be that difficult.
The ability for the eyes to zoom in.
Humans now regenerate teeth like sharks.
People who were childhood friends with a now celebrity, who were they with were they like as a young person?
I went to high school with John Dieter, was a friendly guy, kinda goofy. When Napoleon Dynamite came out and became a craze, I couldn't believe it was him.
Benedict Cumberbatch, in the year below me, inherited my prep school blazer from the hand-me-down cupboard, my mum tells me. Not surprising, since the only place you could buy them new was Harrods. Extremely pleasant fellow at 11, he was.
I went to secondary school with Isaac Hempstead Wright, Bran from GOT. He's always been a nice guy and glad to see he's doing well. Hasn't changed at all from what I've seen.
My husband grew up with Rami Malek. Probably comes as no surprise, but he and his twin are just as cool and down to earth as you'd expect.
Gamers of Reddit, what was the most morally wrong thing you've done in a video game?
Remember, no Russian.
Help catch sex slaves in Fallout 3.
Dated 3 girls on Minecraft at once.
Knights of the Old Republic, making Zalbar kill mission.
I'm surprised by the lack of responses that talk about The Sims. There's so much morally wrong shit that people do in that game, lol.
I jumped off Yoshi to get over a pit and he fell to his death.
Megaton comes to mind.